Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Cwistaal with a W, and in today's video I filmed this burgundy color using my ColourPop palette. And first of all, let me say that I know it's been such a long time, of maybe a couple of months, since I last filmed a video, and I am sorry about that. I get caught up with my personal life, with work, that sometimes I just really don't have time to film. I had some time today, which I'm very happy I got to film for you guys. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will leave my @ down here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, to begin, I am going to be doing my eyebrows first, and I am going to be using my Revolution concealer, where I will be carving out my under eyebrows. And I as well recently just started a new eyebrow routine, which I'm still trying to get the hang of, and it is using a eyebrow pencil, which I've never really done before. But we're gonna see how that works out, since I am also letting my eyebrows grow out. So first things first, we're just gonna go ahead and grab our concealer and my flat brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and carve out my under eyebrow. Okay, now that they're done, they should look a little something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna go ahead and go back and fix it. So next, I am grabbing my eyebrow pencil brush, which is from Sephora. It does come with a little eyebrow spoolie, where you can brush out your eyebrow hair, and as well as the little crayon where you can put it up or down. So we're just gonna grab a little bit and just do light strokes, brushing out my eyebrow hair and then filling in some empty gaps, and we're gonna go from there. Continuing with the eyebrow, I'm just doing light strokes from the top of the eyebrow arch and as well as the bottom, and then same for the other eyebrow. I just start a little bit at the end and have those little light strokes, and then fill it in a little bit with the empty gaps of hair that I don't have, and as well as on top of the arch of the eyebrow. So the purpose of the pencil, why I switched to the pencil, is because I didn't really want to have harsh eyebrows anymore, because my eyebrows are already dark as it is, because my hair is like dark, my eyebrow hair is dark. So with the pencil, I feel like you can just do light strokes and just fill in empty gaps versus filling up the whole eyebrow. So that's what I'm just doing, and then going back the same with my other eyebrow routine. I'm still just gonna carve out the top of my eyebrow, just so we can have it covered up with concealer and just kind of give it a little bit more of a shape as well. So grabbing again my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some at the top of the eyebrow. Okay, so for this look, I am going for a fall burgundy vibes type of look, if you know what I'm saying, like wine color. So let's see what we come up with, but I'm going to be using my Hocus Pocus palette, and then if there's any other colors as well that I'll be using, I'll probably let you guys know. So as always, I am grabbing a brush and going to be applying a transition color. So I'm using the Hello Salem, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my eyelid, and of course blend it all out. Okay, so moving on to the next color, I am grabbing my Morphe palette, and this is a 35V, and I'm going to be grabbing a wine color, which is either this one or this one, and I think I am going to apply this one right here, and I'm just going to be applying it all over the end of my eyelid and bring it down towards the middle, and as always, circular motions. Okay, so right now it does look a little bit like a hot pink fuchsia color, so we're just gonna go ahead and intensify that. And I think I am going to grab this color right here. I'm debating if I should like super go dark, but I think I am, so I'm gonna get Night of Frolic and as well apply that to my outer eyelid and then just pack on the color and intensify it. So as you can see, I am finally getting that wine color that I like. So basically with all the eyeshadow looks that I do, or at least that I try to do, I always try to keep it like very simple. And as you can tell, I only needed like 2 or 3 shadows to get to this color. I don't want to make it too hard or like that. I just want it to be like simple and to the point. But of course, in order to get there, you gotta blend. So just blend it all out in circles, circles, circles. And we're gonna be hopping on to the next color once I finish blending this out. Okay, so I actually want to add a little bit of a darker color to it. So we're going to be going in with the Morphe palette and we are going to be adding black. So you just got to be careful when you're getting black, because if you dip your eyebrow brush in there, you're going to have to get black. So we're just going to lightly dip on it and then make sure to tap out all the excess. And we're just going to go ahead and apply it. Hopefully it's not too black. And I am going to be grabbing a different a different eyeshadow brush, just so I can blend it all out. Okay, so I'm super basic and I love cut creases, so that's what we're going to be doing today with this look. I'm going to be grabbing my CoverGirl concealer in the shade, it doesn't actually have a shade, it just says CoverGirl, and I'm going to be grabbing one of my little e.l.f. brushes and I'm just going to be cutting my crease so we can add a little bit of color into this eyeshadow look. So let's cut the crease. And for this, I'm just going to be applying it less than halfway of my eyelid, or you could say like kind of like halfway. Now that my crease has been cut, I'm grabbing a Morphe brush and my palette from Hocus Pocus, and I will be adding the Brew Potion color, which is this nice little gold glitter color, onto my eyelid. It kind of does have a little bit more of a brown tone, but that's okay. Oh my god, so when it was like spooky season, I was watching Hocus Pocus, and now that I'm an adult, they actually have like a lot of naughty lines in that movie, which is kind of pretty funny because when you're a kid you don't really catch that stuff, but it was actually pretty funny because I almost caught everything. Like, I can't remember right now at the top of my head, but I know there's this like line where they're riding the bus, and I know the bus driver tells Sarah something, the blonde chick, something about like sitting on his lap, but I forgot how he says it, something about like making kids or something, but it's pretty funny. And obviously there's the other part where they say about, oh, he likes your yabos, which is pretty funny because he's actually talking about like the boobies. So yeah, that movie was just something else, but it's really good. And oh, have you guys also heard that I guess there's gonna be like, is it a sequel or something like that? I don't know if it's a show or like a movie, or like they're remaking the movie. I haven't really looked too much into it, but I know they're like making something with the movie, so can't wait for that. Okay, so I feel like my eyeshadow look is, I guess, semi-done, you could say. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take off my e.l.f. tape, and I'm just gonna wipe off any of the excess eyeshadow if any did fall off. So moving on to foundation, I am priming my face with my Maybelline Prime Master Primer. So I'm just gonna grab some like this and just apply it on my nose and mainly on my cheek area. Going in with my Born This Way in Natural Beige, and I'll probably be applying some of my Revolution foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation on. Alright, now that the foundation is done, I'm going in with my ColourPop concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that under my eyes and on my forehead to brighten it up. And this is in the shade 50W. And I'm also applying it some on my chin, and like I said, on my forehead. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on my cheeks, and this is how I look. So grabbing my beauty blender, we're gonna go ahead and start blending out that concealer. Then we're just gonna grab my contour brush, which is this one. This is from e.l.f. and I actually really love it. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend that all out. Moving on to powder, I am using my Maybelline Master Fix, and then I'm just grabbing one of the Morphe beauty blenders, and we're gonna go ahead and cut my contour. Okay, now that we let it bake for a few seconds or minutes, whatever you'd like, I'm grabbing my big fluffy brush and then just dusting off all that white powder. Okay, so I'm grabbing this Tarte blush in the shade Stocking Stuffer, and I'm just gonna apply some to my cheekbones. To highlight, I am getting this Cover FX palette, and it does have a small shade of highlighter right here, and I believe I got this off of BoxyCharm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a highlighting brush from Morphe and be applying it on the bridge of my nose and on my cheekbones. Back to my eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a couple of eyeshadow down here. I'm getting that Night Frolic color and applying it under my waterline. Okay, so that's how it looks with the burgundy color, and I am also gonna try to add a little bit of black. So just with the same brush, I'm gonna grab the black shade right here from the Morphe palette and apply some. So moving on to my eyelashes, I will begin by curling them and then also applying some mascara. So for lashes, I'm going to be using this brand, and it is called Yellord. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my Kiss glue. Grabbing True Story from the Morphe lipsticks, and I'm just going to be applying it. Now I'm going to add some setting spray, and I'm just going to be using the Kat Von D setting spray. And that completes my fall look.